A simple way to make a stop motion video just like this. This is how you film it. So I film in my iPhone 1080p 60 frames per second. I use one single video clip. I never stop it. And I make sure that my tripod and my phone do not move the whole time. You want to be capturing from a stationary position because the eggs will be the only thing that is changing within this video footage. And make sure you step out of frame and hold it for a second so that way you have a little bit of room to work with. And then you're going to go into InShot or whatever video app to edit. So I import the one video clip. It is 1 minute and 14 seconds long. The primary focus I'm doing right now is to make those little clips that I want to be shown look like photos. So I'm going to drag the timeline to the right. That is just deleting all of that footage at the beginning. And I did want the very first shot to be the empty egg container. So what I did was I found a little bit, it was 0.4 seconds long. I found a little bit where there's nothing moving and it just shows the container. And what I wanted to do was split that into its own clip, essentially like adding a photo. So what I do is I just hit split, and that ended up being 0.4 seconds. So now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take the new timeline on the right. I'm going to drag it to the right. I'm going to delete the part where my hand is in it. I'm going to find a little section where nothing is moving and it's just the egg in the container, and I'm going to hit split. Now it looks like it was just two photos put together, and I'm going to repeat that process. Take that timeline on the right, drag it to the right, delete anything where your hand is in it, and then split. And do the same thing again. You want it to just look like multiple photos put together, but for me, I just prefer to do one video. It takes way less time and I get to be more creative with it because I can even add in some shots where my hand is putting the egg in, which I will show you in a second. But make sure that no matter what, you're just getting rid of all of the footage that you don't want seen. You want it to look seamless, like the eggs are essentially just showing up in the container and there's no human movement at all. Unless, of course, you want human movement, which is why I love that it's a video, because sometimes songs have like a part where it's a little bit longer, so you can show your hand going in the container. And I usually like to have the human movement of ending, like putting the lid on. And when you're done getting all of the clips into individual clips, if you want to just incorporate this in a day in the life post, I will typically make these really quick cuts. Right now they're slow, so I just drag and make them all 0.1 seconds long, and I repeat that process with all of them except the one where I'm actually putting the egg in the container and the last shot. And then this is how the video turns out.